So, offering hope to the next generation about what's ahead.
Yeah.
How do you disciple your students or your children into hope in the gospel and for the future?
What helped for me personally through this particular season, as we were talking about it, obviously it was just personally processing and personal prayers, but it was actually writing out prayers, but not in a way where it was like a laundry list of like, Lord, why is this happening? Lord, why this? Or Lord, do this. But it was really for me remembering and sitting in God's attributes and who he is. And that was redemptive for me personally, to remember that like I am a daughter created in his image, that I am not othered, but God really sees me personally, that he is still in control, even against all these ugly things. The creator of the universe cares for me individually. Like just knowing all those truths really was doing some really good work in my heart. And I remember we did a prayer service with our young adults, college and young adults. And Kevin had asked me, I think you should write out a prayer. And at first I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm okay. I was like, I'll do my own like prayer journaling. But like, he's like, I think you should write out a prayer. And so I had to really sit in that. It took like, several days to sit there and write out the prayer. But once I wrote it out, I think that's where my heart came from, because I really like wept through the prayer. But because I saw that God weeps with me, hurts with me, because that's who he is, that was healing in itself.
I think for me, it's the hope is not on this side of eternity, that every racial and ethnic and different group or tribe is going to get along peacefully and that there's going to be harmony. That's not the hope. I think that's reserved for heaven. Right? But the hope that I have is, as Tracy mentioned, how does the next generation respond to this in a way that honors Christ, responds to this in a way that deepens their own gospel hope? Because as minorities, we're well aware that America is not our true home. It's never going to be. And there's a profound sense of loss there. And the problem is, and then we go back to Korea, I'm like, oh, Korea's not home either, right? There's no place on earth that we're going to feel at home. And that's an opportunity for us to preach a heavenly, our citizenship is in heaven. Heaven is our true home. And we really are sojourners and pilgrims on this side of eternity. And so that's an opportunity for the gospel to go hit deep in a way that I think might be not unique to the Asian American culture, but at least in the Asian American culture, that hope can really, really resonate.